Congressman, I know the California Farm Bureau Federation's voicing support for the emergency legislation on wildfires and public safety. And I know that, it has wildfire mitigation projects in it. It supports healthier forests, making them more resilient to climate change. And the Sierra Club's been asking for this. It provides energy and retrofit assistance to businesses and residents so that they can better withstand wildfires. Is that
it also offers an opportunity to provide a source for the biomass that has accumulated, that has created all the buildup of fuel. As you and I know, the combination of factors have really converged to create the devastating fires that we have in California, Oregon, and Washington. But the tree mortality issue that was caused as a result of the drought that allowed the beetle bark to infest into over 100 million pine trees from Lassen down to Lake Isabella and elsewhere has resulted in a tremendous amount of fuel, besides a lot of other challenges with underbrush. And that's like a gasoline tank for these fires that, regardless of how they're caused, become infernals. I was in the center of Huntington Lake where the huckleberry and Idaho was on Friday, and they told me about this fire tornado that swept through there, in which they believe temperatures were around 1,400 degrees and winds that came up to 60, 80 miles an hour, creating its own weather system that literally toppled trees that I saw that were 100, 150 feet tall. From the roots, you could see them, the whole root structure. And of course, also creating a separate problem in that these roots now had, because of the intensity of the heat, are burning, and that's creating another source of fire. So creating a source, this legislation looks at the long term, and that is how we better manage our forests, and which we must do.
And it's bipartisan. You have support from Republicans in California. In the Senate, you have a Republican senator there, Steve Daines, teaming with Dianne Feinstein. What does the political landscape look like for passage?
Well, I think with the bipartisan support and the crisis that we're facing in Western states, they estimate that there's 60 fires going on concurrently in Western states today. And the horrific nature of these fires is devastating communities throughout the West. So I think the politics of passage in the 2 weeks that we're here are going to be positive. When you have a crisis, you usually bring the heart and soul and minds of people together on behalf of the people.